Hey, what's up, guys? Day 3 here for the home workouts. You can see different shooting location here today. I'm back on the south side, just hanging out with family with everything going on. So back in the home gym where I first started doing all this stuff about 10 years ago. So fun to be back here. Sorry about the weird lights coming down. I'm going to see if I can do something about just covering that up tomorrow so the light doesn't look so weird on the screen. So sorry about that today. We'll try to get that taken care of. So we're going to get right into things today. Same kind of format. You'll see, we'll go back. I'm going to replay that standard warm-up we did yesterday, and then the rest of the videos will be from here today. So workout portion, we're going to have some pike push-ups, some jump squats, and wall squat holds. And then the core, we're going to go through that later. It's going to be a lot of side planks. The core is going to be a big bulk of the workout today. So you have that to look forward to. All right, so standard warm-up. Just make sure you have some good space. We're going to start off with some different arm swing movements. So first one, just going arms straight out, palms facing up. We're going to go small circles for 10 forward. Just keep them nice and tight, and then we'll stop. When we're going 10 backwards, same thing. All right, that's 10 each. Now we're going to just go large circles forward. Same thing, keep those palms up. Nice big circles. Now 10 back. Now we'll go 10 across. Switch the arm that comes over top each time. Now we're going to go 10 overhead. At the top each time, reach your hands back behind your head. Get that good tricep stretch through the shoulders. Next, we're going to go alternating arm swings. So just go one arm up, one down, and we're just going to switch. We're going to go 20 of these, 10 each arm. All right, good. Next, we're going to go a wider stance. We're just going to go alternating toe touches. These will be a little bit more controlled. Arms are going to come straight out, and then we're just going to alternate hand and toe. All right, 5 each way, 10 total. 3. All right, good. And the next one, we're just going to go an easy twist. All right, and then next one, we're going to go hip hinge with an overhead reach. All right, so we're going to do hip feet hip width. Go this way for you, and then we're just going to reach the hips back. Back stays nice and flat, and those arms come overhead to this position. All right, so we're really trying to reach into this bottom position, and then just stand up. We'll go for 10. Last one, and good. Next one, we're going to go an easy twist again, torso rotation, but just a little bit rounded back. And next one, sorry, my video turned off. And then the next one, we're going to go a little bit wider stance. All right, then we're going to hinge, hips back, and we're going to go arms straight out. It's going to be like a golf swing. right, good. Now we're just going to stick with that wide stance. We're going to do 5 of our inchworms. So reach down to the floor. Then you're just going to walk hands out. We'll go 1 push-up, and then walk your hands back. Okay, again, reach, walk out, push up, and then back. We're going to go 3 more, 5 total. That's 4, and again, if you need to, drop down on the knees. Here for your push-up. And then just get back up on the toes before you walk the hands back. All right, that's 5 inchworms. Now we're gonna go back to a wide stance, lateral lunge. All right, make sure you're still getting weight back on the heels, and then just shifting our weight over. 5 each leg here. Last 2, 9, 10. Good, we're almost there, guys. Next one, we're gonna go groiners. All right, so we're gonna take it into a lunge step. Outside hands are gonna be down, so I'm left leg forward, right hands on the ground. Then I'm just gonna twist up towards the ceiling. Then we're just gonna hand back down. We'll switch feet, and then up. All right, so you do 5 each side. 4, 6, 8, 9, last 1, and 10. Back up on our feet. All right, this last few guys are going to be on the floor. If you have space for this one, try to get it in. We're going to do a roll back. Legs come over, and then you're going to come forward, wide legs, reach forward. All right, so we're back, forward, reach. All right, we're doing just 5 of these. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going 1 more, 6. So the next one, we're just gonna stay right down here. All right, you're gonna lay on your back, arms out wide, and then we're just gonna cross foot over, and then back to the middle, try to come up high, cross over, and then back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then last one, you're just going to stay right down here. Feet are going to be flat on the floor, right together, knees together. And then we're just nice and controlled, side to side. All right, this will be the last 10, 5 each way. Four more, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So that concludes our warm-up. If you guys have any other tight spots, feel like you need to work out a little bit more, feel free to do a little bit more movement. But that should be good to get you guys ready for the workout coming up next. All right, so we'll get right into our movements for the day. All right, so first we're going to have our pike push-up. All right, so pike push-up, it's kind of like an inchworm. All right, so you're going to find the ground, walk your hands out to about this halfway mark. Goal is to get your hips up in the air as much as you can, weight forward into your hands, and then you're going to try to bring your head forward, touch in front of your fingertips, then press back up and head through your arms at the top. All right, so elbows coming back a little bit each rep. We want to try our best on these not to flare the elbows out here. Want to try to keep those elbows in tight. So you could think about like if we were to be doing a shoulder press with the weight here, those elbows are a little bit in front, and then I'm pressing up and through. So it's the same thing when we're going down to the floor. Head's going to come right to where the fingertips are, and then we're pressing up and through. So again, one more time. Come here. Try to get forward into your hands, and then down and back up. All right, so that's going to be our full pike push-up. These are a little bit difficult to modify. So if you can't do those very well, just go with your regular push-up. That's probably going to be your best option today, finding something that you can do for reps on that push-up. Next, we have the jump squat. So jump squat is the same thing as your regular air squat. All right, feet are going to be set to that shoulder width stance. Arms will come out in front as we go down, but then we're just going to come up quick. Arms come to the side as we jump, and then trying to just land and go right back in to the next squat. So really explosive through that top portion, and then trying to get that good squat every time. So really focus on the good squat before the jump, and we want to make sure those feet are landing in the same position every time. That's going to make these the easiest for us. Try to keep that foot position the same. And the last movement for this workout is going to be a wall squat hold. So you just need to find a flat wall that you can lean up against. We're going to be in that same shoulder width stance that you would have been for your jump squats. Back's just going to come against the wall. And then we're trying to get down into this position here. Want to make sure that the knees are in a 90-degree position. All right, so I'm still working to hold myself up here, but this is going to be the best position to be in. We don't want to sink too low. Then we're not going to be doing as much with that movement. So make sure you're at that 90-degree. Knees are getting forced out over the toes. And we're going to be here for 30 seconds each time. All right, so now you have the 3 movements for this workout. Again, it's going to be pike push-ups, jump squats, and then your wall squat hold. So it's going to be 5 rounds for time. You're going to start off with 5 to 10 of those pike push-ups. If you don't have pike push-ups, just go with the hardest version of a regular push-up you can do. And then you're going to go 15 of the squat jumps. All right, again, focus on the good squat all the way down first, and then coming up into that jump. And then you're going 30 seconds on the wall squat hold. And the goal is going to be, guys, to do that as fast as you can through each round. All right, 1, 2, 3, back to back. And then you guys can take a little bit, like 30-second rest before going into the next round. It's a really quick work period. Get a little bit of rest before going into your next round. All right, guys, have fun. All right, guys, so after we get through that workout portion, next we're going to have our good core portion today as promised. So it's going to be 3 giant sets of these different core movements. They're going to be performed consecutively. So you're going to try to do all of them back to back to back right through the list. Then once you get through, you get a 2-minute break after the round. So the first one that we're going to do today, you guys have done it already this week, it's the push-up walk-up. So you guys are going to start in a plank position here. All right, and then we're just going to walk up. You'll do 5 per arm. So right, left, right, left. You're going to do that 5 times. After you hit 5 going on the right side, you're going to do 5 on the left side. All right, so that's the plank walk-up. After you finish your 5-5 on the plank walk-up, we're going to get right into a left side plank. All right, so left side on the elbow if you can. Getting into this plank position. All right, try to keep those hips up. One straight line. All right, we don't want to be sagging too low here or up too high in the other end. All right, it should be one straight line. Keeping this really tight all the way through. Try to squeeze your butt as much as you can. You're going to go 60 seconds on that left side, right into 60 seconds on the right side. All right, so the goal is 60 seconds. Try to pick something that you're able to do the whole time through without stopping. So see how far you get that first round. If 60 is tough, maybe do 45, even 30. Just pick a number that you're able to go all the way through with it. After those planks, left side, right side, we're going to go into 15 hollow rocks. So hollow rocks, we need to get into a hollow body position. Hollow body, bring the knees straight up, pointing towards the ceiling, and then you're just going to reach forward with the arms. So getting the shoulders off the ground here. My low back's going to be nice and flat now. From here, if I can, legs come out, arms overhead, and then we're going to do just a small rock. So that's the hollow rock. All right, it's nice and tight, just rolling back and forth on that small of your back. It's going to be 15 of those. If you can't get the rocking down, go ahead, just get in this position to start. Try to bring the legs out, still keeping that low back flat, and then you can try to lower them. All right, so the rocking doesn't work, the hollow rock, 15 of those. You could go with the hold, just a hollow body hold, and do that for 15 to 30 seconds. All right, that's going to be a good option if we don't have the rocks. After 15 of the hollow body rocks, going to go back to one more left side plank. Same amount of time you did the first time. All right, so if you did 60 seconds the first time, try to do 60 seconds again. If you decided to take it down a little bit, just do that same number. Going to go left side, right side, same thing. And then we're going to finish the round, the superset, with, we're going 15 leg raises. All right, so leg raise, hands can come just under the butt. Try to relax. All right, let your head come to the floor. Legs are going to be straight up, coming down just above the ground, and then all the way back up. So you're just coming up to parallel here. Control on the way down, a little bit quicker coming up. So 15 of those, that's going to finish the round. You'll take a 2-minute rest, and then you're going to do that full series 2 more times. That's going to be our core. All right, so first stretch we're going to do is a right side dragging. All right, so that right leg's just coming forward, nice big step, back knees on the ground, and then we're just trying to bring this hip forward as much as we can so it's in a straight line, and then hands on the knee here, trying to stay nice and upright. So really good stretch through that front hip. Again, try to sink into this position and relax. If you guys get to a point where you're starting to get very uncomfortable, right, just take yourself out of it. All right, take a little break, come up this way, but then just rejoin us here back in this position. All right, we're And that's going to be good on our left side dragon. Good, guys. All right, we just have 2 more stretches. Next one, I'd recommend having something under your knees. This one can get a little bit uncomfortable, but you're just going to sit back, foot under your feet. All right, trying to get that full knee bend. All right, closing the knee. And then from here, going to bring one arm across. So right arm comes across, left arm underneath. My right arm comes back, and then I'm trying to grab on to this arm. So feeling a good stretch on this right arm and the shoulder, trying to stay nice and upright. And we're just going to be here for 30 seconds with the right arm being held down, and then we'll switch and do 30 seconds with the left. And I should mention, guys, for both of these stretches, if you can't get the lock up like this, you could always just bring an arm straight across and hold it here, or you could even do the arm over the top and holding that position. If you do this one, really try to stay upright through the chest for the whole period. We don't want to slouch forward on that. So those are some different options. I know this is a weird position to get into, but try your best if you can. All right, so that was the archer pose. Last one we got is a seated straddle. You can keep something to sit on now if you want. I'm going to use this ab mat. Seated straddle, we're just trying to get into a nice wide stance, or wide split basically. And then from here, same thing as when we did a seated forward fold. Make sure that those knees are nice and straight, and you can see I'm trying to pull my toes back towards me. All right, this is going to lengthen out the hamstrings the most we can, the back of the leg. And then from here, just trying to reach forward. All right, so this is about where I feel comfortable right now. All right, I'm getting a little bit of a stretch, but it's not uncomfortable. We're going to spend 2 minutes here. So over time, I'm going to try to get my hands further and further forward. Some of you might even be able to get down to your elbows. All right, probably by the end of the 2 minutes, I can maybe be there. Not right now. Sometimes I'll even just reset, sit up really tall, go hands behind, and you can push yourself forward a little bit with the hands behind. Another way to do it, but really ultimately we're just trying to relax into this position. I prefer to just let my arms hang and just try to get in a comfortable position here. So this is going to be the last one for the day, 2 minutes. Again, guys, really encourage you to get these stretches in. They're great for you. You'll see the difference over time if you just keep doing them 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. All right, let's enjoy these.